Hello traders, welcome back. Trader Tom here from Simply Forex, the channel created to help you succeed at trading. Guys, as always, we are going to start by looking back at yesterday's trades. But yesterday was all about waiting for the news, right? But if you stay till the end of the vid, I'm also going to give you my trade ideas for today and the important news as well. So stay tuned. Let's start with yesterday, because we were looking at a lot of US dollar pairs, right? And Euro US dollar was one of them. We were in a downtrend, then it became an uptrend. Then when this level broke, it became a downtrend again. We started to get lower lows, okay? We had a nice big bearish candle, and the idea was to carry on lower back down to these lows, if not further, okay? But when you've got the Fed interest rate decision, that's going to happen later on. The market just sort of doesn't do a lot until then, pretty much. And then we got this quite bullish reaction. And I'm going to discuss what I'm going to do with these pairs later on in the vid. But yesterday, we just didn't have a trade, guys, all right? I mean, and even if we did look at our trade ideas, we did have a really nice setup. Yeah, so this is the H4. We were just kind of ranging between these two levels here. Yeah, we had this area of support turned resistance. And then we did get this really nice bearish H4 candle. But you just know the news is coming out later. Yeah, no matter how much I want to sell that setup, because it is a nice setup, look at what news does to price. You would have just got whipped out of your trade, stop loss, hedged, whatever you use. All right, so we just had to wait for news. And it's the same for all of the US dollar pairs. We can go through them quickly, but US dollar, Canadian dollar, day chart, we were looking to buy this pair. All right, we're in an uptrend, higher lows, higher highs, and we were just trying to take price higher. Okay, but again, the market was just waiting for news. We did actually get a nice retrace because of news here and a nice reaction. But again, I'm just waiting for the dust to settle. It doesn't the news doesn't come out until about 10 o'clock at night here anyway. So I'm not trading at that point. So yeah, potentially this could be a trade idea for today. We'll take a look in the trade ideas later. And then the last one was gold, guys. And again, if we look at the day chart, we were looking to sell it. We was in this uptrend. We're now in a downtrend. We're getting lower lows. We had a nice big bearish candle. Okay, and I still might be interested in some of these pairs, and I'll explain in my trade ideas today. And price has retraced into an interesting level for us. So let's see how price reacts in here. If we start getting perhaps a breakdown in H1 structure, we'll look to trade this. But yesterday, no trade. We're also looking at the NASDAQ, but just look at the reaction of the news. Yeah, if we look at the day chart, we were looking to sell it because we were in this downtrend. Yeah, we had a really nice resistance level here, not only the moving average 20, but it's horizontal resistance. We had a nice big bearish candle, and the idea was to come lower. But look, if you traded this guy, look at the H4. Let's look at the H1 actually. Look at that. Trade that if you dare when the news comes out. You're like, right, it's going up, and then news, bang, it's coming back down. Okay, so the interest rate was as expected, but what was ever said in the press conferences, had quite a dramatic effect on the NASDAQ. But no trade. We can't trade that. And then the last one we were looking at was Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. And potentially we could have traded this, but Fed news tends to affect every pair. But this was, people were thinking maybe this is breaking down, but it just kept shooting up, guys, all right? We're in an uptrend. We had this bullish candle here, and the idea was just to take it up to this level. Why is that a good level? If we zoom out, you can see there's a nice area of resistance in here. If we drop down to the H4, this is what put me off this trade all day, really. Yeah, this candle right. Oh, get the right one. This candle right here. Yeah, price was in an uptrend at this point, still in an uptrend. But once we see this H4 candle, we started seeing these wicks as well. It just never gave me enough impetus to take this trade. But look, it's still coming up anyway. All right, guys, it's just one of them days where you need to sit on your hands. That is a skill. Yeah, sit on your hands, let the news come out, and today we can start looking at the aftermath and see if we've got a trade. All right, so let's do that. Let's look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoy receiving my trade ideas and analysis every single day, then please come join the channel. We'd love to have you. Subscribe to the channel right now, smash the notification button so you receive an alert, and if everyone could please smash the like button. It really keeps the editor happy and it helps support the vid, guys. Thank you very much. Right, trades for Thursday, the 2nd of May. Before we get started, if you haven't already, please come join our trading community. Yeah, we've got like-minded traders sharing knowledge, ideas, trades, experiences. So come join that. It's free. Yeah, so come join our free Discord. All you need to do is create a username and we let you in. It's as simple as that, guys. Secondly, if you would like access to our trading academy, right now we are giving that to you for free if you sign up with one of our preferred brokers. Now, in there, you're going to get access to all of my trades, entries, stop losses, take profits. I'm going to give you my tutorials that I've created over the years. You get access to me. We test drive strategies plus much, much more, guys. So if you're interested in that, check out the promo. Finally, guys, if you would like to show your support for the channel, then you can become a Simply Forex YouTube member, and there's many perks for doing so. All right, so check it all out. It's all in the video description. Right, trades for Thursday, the 2nd of May then, guys. So yesterday was all about the Fed interest rate decision, and the aftermath of that is what we're looking at. Now, I am still interested in Euro US dollar sells. Okay, so when news comes out, guys, you're going to get, most of the time you're going to get a bit of an aggressive move in one way or the other. And you can see just on this daily chart, we had quite a bullish move on Euro US dollar, but it's all news driven. Okay, the interest rate was as expected, but what was ever said in the press conference has given, the US dollar some weakness there. Okay, but that's been and gone. And what the markets tend to do, the news comes out, everyone's like, oh, I'm buying, selling. Don't react immediately. Come back the next day, like now, and take a look at the charts calmly and, methodically. So nothing's changed for me, right? What price will want to do is carry on with trend. I know this is a bullish candle, but price will want to carry on with trend. Okay, so we are still in a downtrend. Okay, let me just draw that again, guys, right? So it's in this downtrend, and we are still in a downtrend. Okay, we've still broken these lows and got lower lows. Also, what I want to show you is this, guys. Look how nice the weekly chart is. Yeah, the weekly chart is screaming out for a sell. Right, we've got this level through here. Yeah, because if we look at the weekly chart, it was support, support, broke. Now it's becoming potential resistance. We've already had one reaction there, with last week's candle. Okay, and look at the room we have to move into. We know there's a nice level down here. Yeah, and there's still lots of room to move into. Okay, so not much has changed really. The only thing that's changed is the bullishness of this daily candle, right? So what we're going to trade. This is going to be a trade idea for today, but we just want to see structure breakdown on the lower time frames. So trade idea, Euro US dollar sells, and I prefer this out of all of the US dollar pairs. Okay, because of that weekly chart. If you look at the weekly chart of other US dollar pairs, this one is probably the most attractive to trade. Now, if we go down to the H4, this is still in a H4 downtrend, right? It is. And this is where we're at. These highs in here haven't broke, and we've got quite a bearish reaction. Okay, But how I'm going to trade this is the following. So if we drop down to the H1, I just want to see H1 breakdown. However that looks, that's what it doesn't matter. That's what I want to see. So right now, let's say we're here and it does this, okay, and then eventually, bang, we get a break. I'd like to see price under the moving average 20 as well. But as soon as we get some kind of break below the moving average 20, I will sell euro US dollar. Okay, so we need that breakdown just to confirm that this downtrend on the day chart is still intact. I need the H1 structure break to tell me that. Okay, so that's how we're going to trade euro US dollar. And that's my first trade idea. I'm also looking at euro Aussie dollar. Okay, if we start with the day charts, we're seeing a bit of euro weakness potentially. Right, so if we look at the day chart with euro Aussie dollar, it's been a quite a choppy price action really. I would say that's a move up. We're in an uptrend, bang, we're in a downtrend, lower lows, and we've just made potentially a new lower high here. And the idea is to come back down to here. Let me actually put my target in. It'll be this 6,350. You know how much I like a psychological level. Now, also worth pointing out is this level through here. Look how many times price has touched this level of support and resistance. And we got the moving average 20 coming round. This is a really nice resistance level for this pair. And as a result, we've got a nice bearish candle. Not super bearish compared to how green this one is, but bearish enough for me to start selling down to here. If we drop down to the H1, we've already had our H1 breakdown. Yeah, price is broken down already. We just follow H1 structure. Yeah, we are coming down nicely. Okay, let's say we're here. So what do I want to see? I want to see price come back up to here, these last highs potentially. Yeah, and we get a nice bearish reaction and we can start selling euro Aussie dollar. Or we get a break of these lows. Let's say we get a bearish candle come through here like this. Yeah, we start selling here, put our stop above here, and just about get 1:1 and sell it here as well. So we're just going to follow that H1 trend. Okay, so euro Aussie dollar sells. And then the last one, guys, is the NASDAQ. I know this had some crazy buck wild yeehaw kind of moves yesterday. But if you look at the day chart, again, not much has changed. Yeah, so no matter how much that knee-jerk reaction is to the news, just come out, look at the bigger picture, like daily or even weekly, and nothing has changed, right? If we look at the day chart, we are still in this downtrend. Yeah, we've still had this really nice level in here where price reacted. We got a big bearish candle. And then yesterday, we've got another bearish candle. Look at that wick rejection, right? That is a selling candle for me, right? And the idea is still to potentially come back down to these lows, okay? If we drop to the H4, yeah, I mean, arguably we've had our entry candle. Yeah, it's come up, hit a grey zone, super bearish reaction. Right, arguably we've had our entry candle on the H4. So all I'm going to look for, guys, is see, let's maybe on the H1. Yeah, if we just follow this up, maybe H1 comes up to here, and then I see a nice bearish candle here or something like this. I will potentially start entering on that. Sell here. My stop has to go above here and then look to take price lower. What I'd really like to do is, because this is the low, that would be my target. This is my stop loss. So I already know these things. Yeah, that's what I'd like to see happen. Therefore, in the middle of this, yeah, that's where I get 1:1. And this is where price would need to retrace to. Okay, so let that guide you as well. All right, and then we can come lower. All right, guys, so those are my trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news now. So news for Thursday, the 2nd of May. China is still on holiday. Happy Labor Day. Enjoy your holiday. The first piece of news we're interested in is this. This is important news for the Swiss franc, both of these. So 7:30 London GMT. These are all London GMT. We've got CPI coming out of Switzerland. So that's really going to move the Swiss franc. At 8:30, an hour later, we've also got PMI. Okay, so this is also going to move the Swiss franc. These are 3-star ratings for me. Okay, if we carry on down, 8:55 and 5 minutes later at 9 o'clock, coming out of Germany and the Euro, so the Euro in general, we've got manufacturing PMI. Okay, so again, that's going to move the Euro. And then after that, at 1:30, coming out of the US, we've got initial jobless claims. Again, 3-star rating could move any US dollar pairs. And then after that, guys, no other news that we're interested in. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you have, please subscribe and smash that like button. Have a great trading day, and I'll see you later.